Tell your homegirl, listen to. So moving on, what y'all think of Future, man? Y'all heard about Future?
You told me about that today. I just found out about that. Let them know what you talking about.
So allegedly, Future got a young lady pregnant out of Miami. I forgot the girl's name. And he gets this girl. They was messing around. She said she was messing around with him for some time. It was nothing serious. They was just casually having sex. She gets pregnant. She thought that he would be receptive to her being pregnant and be like, oh, okay, cool. She said she wasn't going to be one of those girls to run the IG. Make a long story short, she runs the IG. Yeah. She tells Future. Future's like, yo, you gotta abort this baby. And she kind of was like, she thought about it. She was like, all right, I'm a abort the baby. And, she goes to the doctor. The doctor says like, yo, you're a high risk pregnancy. There's a great chance if you abort this baby, you can't have another child. Like, and she's looking at like, damn, like, what if I do abort this baby and I really can't have another child? Like, should I just have a baby? So she kind of like thinks about it for a few days and she decides to keep the baby, and she tells him, and basically the nigga was like, yo, like, no, like, you gotta get rid of the baby. Like, and he threatened her. Mm. Like, it was rumors, because she's from Miami, it was rumors like one of her friends was at an industry party, and one of the people the friend overheard someone say like, yo, Future got a hit out on this girl, this Haitian girl from Miami. So the friend called the girl and was like, yo, like, this shit real. So like she wrote about it on Instagram. So like, what y'all think about that? Do y'all think it's true, false? What's your thoughts on it?
I don't know, man. It's just,
you don't believe it, Ray?
I don't believe it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to be, I got to see more evidence. Like, I understand this girl's getting her story out, and it's one of them things like, I don't know. I think it's one of them things like people are kind of insensitive when they have kids like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, just saying, oh, go abort the baby as if it's like a convenient thing. Like, people have to get that out their minds. That's something that can hurt somebody's body. That's something where this lady might not have kids anymore. Like, abortion is the last thing you should ever bring up in any type of situation where it's a pregnancy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just, like, I don't know. That's something, as being a new father, that's something that opened my eyes during my pregnancy experience. But it's just like, I hope he didn't do nothing like that, because that's serious ass charges. You know what I'm saying? Like, and Future's the type of person where it's like, it seems like he never steps out his character and does things that'll put him in the spotlight, especially in a serious light where it's just like he can lose everything.
I agree with you on that. Like, I don't see Future doing nothing dumb. Like, you don't never hear Future like get caught with guns or things of that nature. But for some strange reason, I believe this girl. Yeah. I don't know, because like, look at his track record. Look, he got a baby by Joey. He got a baby by Sierra. He got the other baby mamas that he was, before the fame. It's like that looks bad as a man. Like, I wonder what his kids think. And you know what somebody else said too? They was like, yo, you never see him pictured with any of his other kids other than Sierra's kids.
Nah, he does. He shows them on Instagram. I've seen his kids like before. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know he got a bunch of them. I don't know what their faces look like or anything like that, but
I want to find this fucking Joel Santana picture.
Nigga, we passed that subject.
Nah, the nigga mouth look twisted.
We'll post it when we put it up. But on that whole thing,
welcome to Red District Alliance.
I just don't understand, like, the whole, you can still raw dogging chicks and thinking that everybody just gonna be down for the whole abortion thing. Like, everybody ain't down for that. And then even if, she went and, what I'm saying, she was able to have it and still, what I'm saying, be functionable. It's like, yo, she probably was just like, you know what, I ain't going through with that. Like, you made that mistake by letting, get going raw. Like, you a grown ass man.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, like, I don't know, there's got to be receipts on that. I mean, not receipts on that, but I don't want to go and say that that's really happening. Like, that nigga put a hit out on her. Like,
I just was like, yo, like, I think he got her pregnant, But to put the hit out on her, I'm like, that's a lot. Extra. Yeah, that's a lot. Yeah.
Now I think they going back and forth with the whole, you know what I'm saying?
I think he got her pregnant though.
Yeah, and I believe that he told her to get it.
I believe that too.
You know,
but to put the hit out, I was like, yo, Future don't like you right. Like Future never comes out of character. Like, and I've never even heard Future talk.
Yeah, or he'll give you like what you say?
He'd be like big cat. That's all he said. Like I've never heard Future talk. I've never even seen a Future interview.
Really? No, he's had interviews.
I know he has, but I've never personally. I've heard that he's had interviews, but and if I did see a Future interview, it was an article that I read. It was print. I've never seen him I know he was on the Breakfast Club. I don't think I watched that interview, but other than that, he's never been on Hot 97, Big Boy, Rap Radar. He don't do these.
He don't have to.
Yeah, he don't have to, but still, he don't let us in, and I think he does that purposely.
Yeah. Because it's they'll ask him questions like this. So what's up with Joey and the baby? You know what I'm saying? What's up with you and Sierra? He don't want them type of questions. He want to just talk about music.
I guarantee you, he going to get Bow Wow's ex. The Kaimoli girl. Bow Wow's last chick was bad. I see Future written all over her. For some strange reason. I just see Future
just taking
written.
all Bow Wow's girls?
Yeah. Well, he taking Bow Wow's leftovers.
He is.
Welcome
He taking
to
all
Red
Bow. But how does that make him look as a man? Do you guys look at men who have kids by multiple different women? Does your respect level drop for that?
Nah.
You said what?
Look. It's been going on years and years. That's just one
no,
of the guys.
I'm talking
Rolling
about.
Stone.
No, I'm talking about. Does that make you? Of course, that's been going on for years and years and years. But my question is, when you see a man, right, with multiple kids by different women, do you look at him? Is your respect for him as a man the same, or do you look at him like, dog, you got a lot going on right now?
Oh, of course, I'm looking at him like, yo, you got a lot going on right now. It's no disrespect if you out there taking care of your business. Now, if you got a lot of kids and you ain't take care of your business, you got complaints out there. Say Future got, how many kids he got?
I don't know.
I think it's 7. Bro.
Like 7? Well, if he ain't taking care, if he only taking care of 2 out of that 7, I'm looking at you like, yo, now you bugging. My nigga, you got the money to take care of your family, my nigga. What about them other kids?
But it's more than just money,
except for the ones
though.
That you know that's in the line. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, to me, it's more than just money. So for you, you don't have an issue. You don't have an issue with a man having multiple
that's
kids
his business.
By different women. But long as he take care of them, you all right, cool.
That's as long as he taking care of them. That's between him and that lady.
All right, go ahead, Ray. What's your thoughts?
I'm the same way he feels. Because remember, I got a cousin who got 15 kids, and I love that dude to death. I don't look at him as less of a man or nothing like that. And then it's I remember I heard Young Dolph say something, right? He was like, yeah, when you got money like this, you want to have a whole bunch of kids where they can live the life that you didn't. You know what I'm saying? That's what you want to put your kids in. And I felt that when he said that. Almost made me want to have
a whole bunch of kids by the same woman, though.
Yeah, and that's one of them things, that's true. I don't judge anybody because of that, but it's just you know what I'm saying? However you get the kids is whatever. You know what I'm saying? But people like Boozy, I don't look at Boozy any type of way. It looked like he take care of his kids, even though it's certain situations where I think it was he talked about a situation where one of his kids lived with the grandma or something like that. But I don't look at anybody you know what I'm saying?
And sometimes look at that's just how the kid want to be.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I don't look at it as a bad thing.
Go ahead, Janet. So, all right, this is my opinion on everything right now. So, I don't respect the man that got kids by multiple different women.
Okay.
And the reason why I say that is because it's different when you got money, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can have money, but you're not in those kids' lives.
True.
Kids need time. Kids need their father.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I got kids and I got money and I'm able to financially take care of my kids.
Yeah.
But I can't be there for my kids when my kids need me.
True.
I might have a son in Inglewood, then have a son in Compton, and then when my son, I'm stretching myself thin. You get what I'm saying? So I can't be there when my son needs me in Compton when I'm dealing with an issue over with my son in Inglewood.
No, I get exactly what you're
saying.
So
it's hard for me to, I don't know, I just can't respect that. And then you running around, it's just too much going on.
Yeah.
It's a lot going on.
Especially when you're an entertainer. How much time you think Future spends with all 7 of his kids? You know what I'm saying? I understand what you're saying because it's hard to respect that because it's almost really how much time are you, like, are you able to pick up the phone when it's a problem?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if something happens, are you able to get there? You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember, like, one of my homeboys, like, he had a problem where he was in jail and something had happened to his kid, and he was telling me how that was the worst feeling in the world, that he wasn't able to be there to help his son out in that type of situation, or that his son was just even put in that type of situation. So it's like, I understand where you coming from and why you can't respect it. It's just one of them things, like, that's just the way the world is.
Yeah, I understand. Like, I remember they had a situation about Adrian Peterson. Remember Adrian Peterson was out the league for a minute for the little situation he went through for beating his son, and they thought it was too much. And the reporter said something, and it kind of, I never viewed it like that. And they was like, yo, do you really, like, Adrian Peterson has gotten away with so much during his career, from speeding tickets, and now he's everything that he was going through has finally caught up with him, with having 6 kids by 6 different women, and that just stuck to me. Like, I was like, yo, this man has 6 kids by 6 different women. Like, that's like, there's no way. Like, Fetty Wap. Look at Fetty Wap. Like, Fetty Wap is more known today for having different baby mamas and having all those kids than his music.
Damn, he got more kids than he got hits.
That's real shit.
What's crazy is, before you was like, did you ever think that they was just on some player shit? And it's just like, yeah, you just out there wilding, like, because back in the day, like I said, niggas was out here just free ball.
Nah, but you can be. It's rappers and athletes out here that's out
you
here.
Should be
balling.
more responsible. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? Niggas is doing what they gonna do. And like I said, it's between them and that person. It's like, yo, she let him go and fit him. You know what I'm saying? He split him, big. You know what I'm saying?
So you don't have no problem with it.
That's
you don't look
him.
at the man.
I'm
different.
not out here doing it.
Yeah,
I'm strapping.
So how would you feel if your mom married a man, he had 5 other kids by 5 different women?
Honestly,
you what?
I can feel some type of way, but that's on her. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so
at the end of
you
the
will
day,
feel some type. Why would you feel some type of way?
Because it's like, yo, that's who you decided to choose. That's your first.
So
thought.
you have an issue more so with your mother being with him, or who he is as a man.
My mother being with him.
Oh, so you don't give a fuck about him having 5 kids?
That's how he. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's him having his kids, but my mother making that choice. You know what I'm saying?
It's what will bother you.
Yeah, but if she make that choice, I'll have to respect. You know what I'm saying? Because she probably seen something. Now, if he try to, you know, she's another person in that situation. Yeah, I'm gonna be like, yeah, I'm not.
I just got an issue with him. Like, men who got women by kids by a whole bunch of different women. Yeah. Like, I can't respect it because there's no way you in those kids' lives.
True.
But you know somebody like this?
I know. My father's like that.
Okay, so
my father has what he got. My father has what, 6 kids by 4 different women.
Yeah,
like, come on.
No, that's true.
And you can't, and you're not in none of their lives.
Yeah,
like, there's no possible way you can be. I know a girl right now who husband has. She was telling me, like, the nigga got like 5 kids by like 5 different women. And there's no way he could be in their life. One lives in Chicago. Well, the one from Chicago just moved here, but they all live here in the area. Like, the girl in Chicago screamed raped. She got raped by her mother's boyfriend, so they brought her out here. Mm-hmm. And it's like, yo, if the father was around, that wouldn't have happened.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, there's no way you can be in your kids' lives. That's why you're not supposed to have kids until you ready, till you get married.
My dad been in all of our lives.
See, like, it don't.
And to be married to us, so I can't really count him in that. But I feel you.
So it's like, I don't know. That's just my little, my little 2 cents on.
Like I said, that's on him. As long as if he taking care of his situations, then But
I just think as a black man, like, it just.
It's like how you just said, like, you take care of your situation, but like where he's coming from, he feels like it's impossible for you to take care of your business.
Like, you taking care of your kids, but you're not taking care of your kids. Like, do you really think all of Future kids really know who he is, or do Future really know his kids? Like, he'll buy him a burger, be like, eat that, and the some like, oh, I don't eat tomatoes. And Future probably like, what?
Yeah.
Like if you was really around,
you'll know.
You'll know.
Yeah.
So you stretching yourself so thin, it's just like.
I mean, but it's like, it's one of them things like it does take a village to raise a child. You know what I'm saying? Like that's where I'm like, I understand where you're coming from, but it's just like in my situation because it was like my dad was like the same way. You know what I'm saying? Multiple baby mothers and shit. But it's one of them things like.
How many kids your dad got?
What, 4 and then 3 different baby moms? That ain't.
Oh,
that
it's all
bad,
boys.
But
yeah.
it's all boys, yeah. But it's one of the things like what helped me out is that I had a strong family background. You feel me? Like I had a good grandfather, you know what I'm saying? I had uncles and it was always random people out there in my life. But it's one of the things like I feel what he's saying because it's like when I hit them teenage years, it wasn't nobody around. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
And you really need a man in your life, especially you are a young man growing up.
Yeah, because like I've been looking at my life and seeing some of my faults in life and seeing where I could have, fixed them. And it's one of the things now I look at my son, I'm like, all right, you ain't about to go through that. I know how to talk you through this. You know what I'm saying? I know how to make you into a person where you don't have the same type of faults or the same type of, what's going on?
This nigga busy done fuck around and move some shit now and done fucked up the.
All right, there we go. We back.